dias, good morning and welcome to Urban Update. I'm Alberto Vasallo. The annual Access Award celebration is Boston Latino TV's way of honoring and recognizing individuals and organizations that have demonstrated commitment to the Latino community by using their influence, creativity, leadership, network, passion, vision, spirit, and of course talent for the advancement of the Latino community. Now, this year's event will be held on Thursday, June 30th, which is this week at 7 p.m. at Royale nightclub, formerly the Roxy, right here in Boston. Now, joining me this morning to give me more information and actually to have a conversation is my good friend Tim Estiloz. You may have seen him on television. Many years of experience on it. He is now producer and host of Boston Latino TV and a good friend of Urban Update. And a good friend of everybody, Digna Gerena. She's actually always behind the scenes. Boston Latino TV executive producer and co-founder of the Access Awards. And let's say it, she is the brains behind this. Don't be so humble. Welcome to Urban Update.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Always a pleasure to have you. And we are going to party in about 4 nights, correct?
Oh, yes. This is going to be great. This will be our 4th year doing this, and we've been working all year to put this event together. We've got a lot of stuff planned for this.
Yeah, I think it's important. I didn't say party, but it is much more than that. This is primarily an awards event and an evening to recognize so many people in the community. But I want to start with you, Digna, because, as I said, you're kind of the brains behind this, and you're very humble behind the scenes. But what really motivated you to do this now, and it's what, 3rd year? Second year? Fourth year. What really motivated you, and what kind of has your team looked upon as the vision and mission of this?
Sure. Well, as Boston Latino reached their 5th year, we decided to celebrate. It was 5 years, and it was time for us to recognize the people that help us get to our 5th year. And that's when all the categories actually started, because we needed the networks, and that's why we created a category for networking. We also needed media partners, and Amundo was influential in getting us the word out about the show. We had people that were key people that connected us with talent, and that's when Jose Maso got an award. And we also created a special award for an influential leader award. And I know a lot of people have an award for leadership, but this is more of a quiet leadership. And last year, David Morales got it, because these are the people that behind the scenes, they move a lot of things to make things happen, but they're not front people.
Now, I want to put a little perspective on this for maybe our viewers who are first watching this. It is an awards night. It is a great social event, as well as it's got a lot of very community components to it. But you mentioned some names, and if you didn't know them, you'd be like, okay, who's David Morales? Who are these folks? Jose Maso. Yeah. These are, Tim, some of the more prominent folks in the Latino community, intersecting with some of the business community. We've had the governor show up as well. Absolutely. So this is not a small deal. This is a nice big event, correct?
This is an incredible event for all the community leaders to get together, multicultural as well as the Latino community. The great thing about Boston Latino TV in terms of our mission overall is that we're very unique in that we're a television show that covers the Latino community, but in the English language presentation. So we're not only reaching that generation of our Latino community that may have grown up, like myself, speaking English first to get in touch with our roots, but also it's a bridge to those non-Latinos who are interested in our community, whether they be business leaders, whether they be from all walks of life, to know what's happening in Boston.
I think that that's an important point, and I'm going to give you the softball, Digna, because as I see your list of sponsors, Liberty Mutual, the Merge Point, and many of the corporate partners that you have, really integral part of putting this together. So you get a good cross-section of community folks, corporate folks, business leaders. I mean, it's a diverse kind of event to go to.
Oh, definitely. I always say this is the event that I would like to attend, but because I'm working, I kind of miss it all, and I just see it through the pictures that Francisco takes or Luzmar takes, because I say, oh my God, I wish I would have been at that party. Mm-hmm. But it's a nice way to recognize the leaders and the community that are actually making a great impact in Boston's history.
Now let's kind of go back to the presentation. We'll go back to the content a little, because I want to get some of the winners when we come back.
Absolutely.
But the presentation, she said 2 names, Luzmar and Francisco. If you don't know who they are, They are the official photographers of the event, of the red carpet, right?
That's right, and we do it upgrade at this event. I mean, yes, it's a great event for recognizing the community, but it's also a big party as well in terms of we have the red carpet almost like Hollywood, where we've got Luzma Portfolio taking photos as well as Francisco Chacon. We're going to have a lot of entertainment. We're going to have entertainment from, let's see, the list of people goes on. Yunel Cruz, Elisa Rodriguez, Alexander, Esencia Latina, the dance troupe who performed for President Obama at one point, and we're having the New England Revolution Rev Girls come back and perform as well.
Now that's all the fun part. That's all the fun. When we come back, I want to hear about the recipients. Okay?
Absolutely.
The kind of more why we're here, the real social component to it. So again, if you think this event is huge, then wait to hear about not just the production process, but who are being honored when Urban Update returns.